another super episode of U-Pitch. As you can see, guys, we are in a totally different place, which means niko na mtu tofauti from all the other episodes that we've been doing before. So ladies and gentlemen, today I'm having a very amazing guy that was a former player in most of the teams in the Kenyan Premier League, naming it from all the way from Gor Mahia to Maradona to Sofapaka. This guy has played for all those teams. So tutakuwa tunabonga story na yeye kiasi, anatuambia kwa wale ambao hawamjui yeye ni nani, how many years he's been playing in the Kenyan Premier League and his experience. Ladies and gentlemen, help me in welcoming the one and only Ronald Okoth. I feel privileged because we've not had a professional footballer. You're really? The first person.
Okay, I'm humbled. So thanks for the humbling intro. And you guys are welcome to our base here at Jerusalem.
Amazing work you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Alafu pia nimekuona kwa TV. You also appear in most of the TV stations. I've seen you there talking about football and hot stuff that we shall be talking about. But kwa wale ambao anatazama kwamba yani mara ya kwanza hajajua Ronald Okoth ama anamuona for the first time, can you introduce yourself?
Ronald Okoth, I'm a former professional footballer in the Kenya Premier League. I've played football for the last 10 years. Currently I'm retired. I'm a coach. I'm the founder of an academy director of Soccer Academy, and I'm also the founder of Mercy Ahmed organization, which is a CBO, aimed at, of course, just trying to inspire change, but of course with the bias in football. Apart from that, I also do poetry with a few mainstream media stations, just keeping busy. But the most important thing at the moment for me is I'm a coach. Being a former footballer, I've been played for Sofapaka, Maradona United, Gor Mahia, KCB, Western Steamer, all those teams. Yeah, so right now, of course, now since I'm retired, I'm into football, but now in another perspective altogether as a coach. I'm also the founder of the founding academy director of Underdog School.
Wow. The manager is what?
Yeah, it's difficult, but again, it's all about passion. It's all about passion. A lot of people think starting an academy is easier, maybe something, maybe running some of these programs, projects is easy, but it's all about passion. You can start, but if you don't have the passion, if you don't have the right interest in it, it becomes difficult. So for me, I think I'm driven by the passion that I have for it. Because having played football for the last 14 years, I've seen what I've been able to do in my life. Currently, I've managed to go all the way to university, graduate, Science, Information Science, went to high school and all that. I've been able to cover for my school fees, college fees, and even right now, football, I've been able to decent life, and I know it comes with, especially if you're able to take the skill serious. Yeah, so for me, it's all about having that passion. That's how I'm able to balance and manage all this. And of course, with the help of everyone.
So now, for this first part, to talk about your life, and let's begin from the very first time we come to realize that this is what I want to do.
Managing or playing football?
Playing football. Then we come to professional playing football.
Yeah, for playing football, when I moved I used to stay up country at a place called yeah, so after we moved from Siaya to Nairobi, I realized there are a lot of possibilities, there are a lot of opportunities, and I realized also that football being played in the urban. No, we moved here luckily with my family members, my sister, my mom, and then we were able to. When we moved, we used to stay somewhere else.
Yeah, so this is where the love is.
This is where the love is, yeah. And once I moved here, now I saw a lot of opportunities that I possible around football.
Did you find an academy?
No, there was no academy. We used to have a team here called Jerusalem, Salem FC, but it's no longer in existence. So this pitch has been dormant for the
Silent
past...
sportive.
Silent sportive.
Yeah.
Exactly. So this pitch has been dormant, and as you can see, too, so these are the position it used to be in.
So this is the original pitch.
This is the original pitch where I used to play. In fact, we used to have goal posts here, but somebody stole them. Somebody came and cut and went with them. Yeah, so moving to Nairobi, that's when I saw a lot of opportunities, big opportunities that exist within this football circles, and I was like, this is what I have to do to earn a living.
Ukakuwa mzii.
Nikajaribu.
So that time ulikuwa unacheza which position?
I used to be a striker, but in some teams I'd play as a defender sometimes. But I was so obsessed with being a striker. That time I used to watch a lot of the famous Ronaldo from Brazil.
The
phenomenal. Yeah, I was a big fan of him, and I used to have to play also this position. So that's the position that I ended up playing all these years until I eventually retired.
So, when did you go
Silent Sportif, I moved to Jericho Stars. I was signed by Jericho Stars. Jericho Stars were playing in the provincial league at that moment. So moving to Jericho Stars, that's when Jericho was more professional. That's the first time I wore a jersey with my name on the back. I was so surprised. The support, my mom, my sisters, they support all my, adventures to try and make it play football. So moving to Jericho Stars now, that's where everything else started, going up. Next to Jericho Stars, I was able to go to trials at Congo United. From Congo United, I now moved to Hawaii at some point. Also tried a bit of stint in Tanzania, but of course I didn't make it, but came back. And then up from there on now, moved to Gormaya, Akama, Stima, Madare, Sofapaka. Eventually I retired. So the journey just you can do, yeah.
Oh, between those times you were moving from one club to another, what was that one constant thing that kept you feeling like this is my dream and I can actually make it?
First of all, it's the desire to have more playing time, because in some clubs I wasn't getting a lot of playing time, but I was determined to try and go out there and do things differently. And also another, during those days there were a lot of challenges. At least today we have kids, we are giving them an opportunity and a platform at least to learn new skills and be able to just learn the basics of football. But during our time, I never even got an opportunity to join an academy. So
did you even have shoes?
I didn't even have shoes at some point, but eventually I managed to get them. So what really drove me to try and always just keep moving forward is for me the desire to get more playing time, and also to try and improve myself wrong, because a lot of the times I used to doubt myself. But since then I just had to build that confidence moving from this club to another, and I'm telling myself, I think I can do better, I can do it. So I kept on pushing, and also playing for clubs that I dreamt of. I always used to dream of playing for Sofapaka, Maradona, Western City. Not even Gormaya. Gormaya wasn't part of my dream.
Wow,
yeah.
Okay. Hey guys, this is your super duper host Mercy Ahmed, and if you're watching this clip, remember to like, comment, share and tell a friend to tell a friend that we are giving you the best and the latest of entertainment, and remember to stay tuned for Vito Moto.
So the desire to play for some of the teams that I used to dream playing for, especially living in a country. We used to watch. During those days, football was being televised in KBC when we were in our country. So sometimes maybe you find Maradona United are playing, or maybe Gor Mahia, Tusker. So we were so excited as kids because we just wanted also to play there. But again, I'm an up-country boy, never gone to Nairobi. So when I came to Nairobi and then I got there, I saw how the opportunities are big, and the desire for me was just to try and play for some of these teams and to just live my dream of playing professionally. So for some, they used to dream of playing for Arsenal and those big teams. But for me, I think as an up-country boy, I think I set my goal was to play in the Kenya Premier League for some of these teams. So the fact that I got an opportunity to play for some of these teams to me was actually even one of the reasons why I was able to retire. Because I retired so early, but for me I was so contented because I was able to live my dream.
But you came back?
Yes.
What brought you back?
No, I came back from retirement.
You came back into the football world and now the academy. And
Yeah. Oh, I retired from playing actively.
Professionally.
Playing actively, going into the field and playing.
But after it came back field,
I know I can just keep fit. But right now my focus totally is in. I used to have a dream of having my own academy.
Okay.
Because even me myself, I never got an opportunity to do an academy. So we missed a lot of basics. The way I believe we could have, if I was able to get such a platform that we are giving these kids, like Taro Sports Academy, I think I would have gone far. But you know, sometimes they say, you know, if you don't get an opportunity to do something, maybe try and provide that platform, get that opportunity so that somebody else can have that opportunity. And that's why we're here today. And the academy has been a long time coming. I had the plans and immediately I retired. Now that's when I told myself, now this is the right moment for me to try to focus on this. And in this area, this region, the Salem Sportif, no longer in existence.
No longer existing.
And I know what Salem Sportif did to me because they were able to give me that platform. So for a long time there was no team here, you know, kids just walking around. This pitch, as you can see, is not in very good state, but it was even in a worse state. I think if you see the way that area, the bush is, this whole field was like that. So we had to approach the school because we were looking for a space to play. And the school was like, yeah, you guys need a field? You can go. So we had to source out a tractor, which we spent a lot of money, almost 50,000 just to try and grade it. We were able to grade it. It's all about just sacrifice. We were able to grade it, and at least not in the best of state. It's playable. Because again, I think if you look at the security around, the environment, because again, as a coach, you must also look at how safe is the place, that, you know, in terms of enclosure, how safe is it for the kids. No, the surface of course is not safe, but it's what you have at the moment. But right now we have a bigger vision of trying to also build our own sports complex somewhere, and we know we'll come and achieve that dream someday. Ecolas
will be very happy to come and, you know, hata kusaidia.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so nilisikia fununu mahali before that umekuwa ukifanya marimari. Sold clothes at So unaweza shout venye watu shout.
Yeah, I did. That was back in after I finished high school. And then you know, I was in Nairobi. Going for trials in clubs. Of course, you've not even made a name for yourself. You want to be signed.
So trials include what?
Trials. When you go for trials, like clubs maybe announce they want to recruit new players. So I take myself there. You go and play football, but
no. So is it tunanga kwa maju? It's something at mkona agent.
Hakuna, and that is why this platform here to your academy, we are trying to provide that, because just as an academy, also trying to network with football agents, you know, football managers, so that our TOE, they should just, when they turn professional one day, they should just focus on playing. Because easy to go to focus on play. After club, najipeleka mahali, unajitafutia huku, ujibaie vitu. So at least right now things are different. These guys are very lucky because the football one, again, a lot of things have developed. Yeah, so for me, your time I was going for tryouts at the same time. Of course, unataka pia pesa skuma. So I used to go to Gikomba, get clothes, and then I used to sell them. I was a designer by day. Sometimes nikakuja pia na idea ya kushona mavitenge kwa jacket na nini. I used to do that, but I even dressed a few artists. Unit, I think Avril.
Hey, those my days.
Yeah, and those are very big artists then. Because they came across my work on Facebook and they were like, hey, so. But of course, it just died eventually. That skill. But again, I also did some sales. I used to sell the mobile lines.
Or SIM cards.
Zile za tao. I used to hawk those days. Inakumbuka nilikuwa natembea all the way to Embakasi. Hata sikuwa najua Nairobi poa. Embakasi wapi. Siku hizo ndo najua hizo places zinaitwa hivi na hivi. Back then I did that. At some point I also worked with an internet installation company. But all this we were just doing in the name of trying to survive. Yeah, and then eventually I got a breakthrough in football. I got my first paycheck, which was I think around 25,000.
Wow.
Which was around 25,000.
It was a big day.
It was a big day. I got it the first, second month, and then the third month. I don't know where the money went to.
Yeah.
Paid, but it was a problem for me because getting my first 2 paychecks and you know, feeling proud that I'm able to use my skill to earn something, kept me pushing until eventually, that is what we also trying to tell these guys. So I was able to build my own small heaven locally because I was saying, okay, there are a lot of difficulties. I might not be able to play for the national team or go even overseas to play football, but how about what I have in hand? How can I use it so that I can maximize on it and make me feel comfortable? So I was able to build my own small heaven here locally, and that's why I'm so proud of my achievement, all the small and big ways I've been able to achieve along the way. And it's the same mentality I'm trying to give the boys at our special academy. Sometimes you are dreaming big, it's good to dream big, but make sure if in case you fail to reach your dream, you're at least halfway somewhere, living it and enjoying that moment. And I always even tell them, the kids that you have, because here they train with kits, they train with proper shoes, something that not many teams locally do. Yeah, like the kits, like the friendly match we are having at the moment, those are their training kits. But you can see our opponents have come out with their best kits for the matches. But for us, we're using our training kits. So I always tell them some of these things, you should be privileged, you should feel lucky. Don't take it for granted because the kids somewhere, you go to different places. We have a field there just across the road. We have many teams are using that space. But even for us alone, this is just our space. It's not the best, but at least we have our own space. So giving them that mentality that you can be able to create your own small heaven and appreciate it, don't take anything for granted. Because not many kids are as lucky as you guys are. And I hope every day they take that back home. Yeah.
So you as a player, unaweza tuambia, as an experienced player, let me use that word, playing for like most of the Kenyan clubs that you have right now, the elite clubs, what is ailing the Kenyan Premier League? Like mbona tunapata? Because when I came here, I was like, wow, this is amazing. What happens between now and your stage?
Okay, first of all, I like to look at it in different ways. I like calling them the organizational factors. Locally, we're struggling with all organizational factors. I'm talking about stuff to do with the government working hand in hand with the federation. Like at the moment, you see the government with the federation do different things. So it's very difficult for the federation to get any funding from the government, and also vice versa. Like for like the government also to work closely with the federation to help, you know, just put up the sporting infrastructure. So such things, lack of infrastructure. A good example is where we are today. It's not the best pitch, but we should be training in a very proper, you know, in a proper field. But unfortunately, how many infrastructures do we have at the moment? Zero, especially at the grassroots. You know, the grassroots, that is where you form the basis.
That's the foundation.
That's the foundation. So if the foundation is not laid up strongly, even here at the top, that's where we sometimes are. We are not probably playing good football at the national team, because you can't blame the players. We grew up to a certain structures, and those players who are playing at the national team at the moment are the best we have. But what about if we do this such type of projects, maybe in different places? In the next 10 years, we'll be producing very good players. If you're able to get good infrastructures, playing fields, you know, plenty of stadiums, training grounds or playgrounds where the kids can have enough time to control the ball. Like the surface itself, you can't even control the ball. You probably have to struggle with it like 1, 2, 3, 4. But you find some of them, no matter how bad the surface is, they're still lack of sponsors, that really affecting. I find that we have a very league that is not as professional as it should be, because we don't have the investors coming on board. But again, the investors can't come on board if you don't have a product to sell. How is our football to sell? All these wrangles, can we sell our football? All these things, you know, lack of infrastructures, you know, lack of professionalism, the way things are being handled. We are not able to sell a product. So we can't sell a product to an investor to come and invest hugely in our football if you're not able to give it a good image. So I always look at all those organizational factors, some of the things, if you put them together, they all add up to all these problems that we are having, because they're being affected by 1 or 2 things. Lack of enough, not many coaches are being able to be trained adequately. Though the federation has really done well to try and train as many coaches. But I believe with more support to the federation and with more, help from different sectors and everything, we are able to train more coaches to be able to properly train kids accordingly. Because again, working with kids and working as a coach, you just don't wake up and start doing it. You must be trained how to handle kids. You must be certified. You must be someone who's, children's well-being.
Must even have love for the kids.
Exactly. Good conduct and everything. Because these are kids. These are kids. When you are an adult there, you're like the only adult in that field, and you're like the dad, and you're like the teacher, and you're like everything. So in case anything happens to this kid, you are the adult you're responsible. So I believe with a lot of support from the government, with a lot of different stakeholders working together, different grassroots clubs, academies working together. Because again, I'll tell you for free, there's no unity at the grassroots. We face a lot of challenges, a lot of fights, even between ourselves. People coming together and being united and doing the same thing. So there's a lot of things push and shove that are really affecting our football. But what again inspires me is at Arrow Sports we said we'll try and do things differently than if we're doing it alone. If you find 2, 3, 4 teams who are doing things like you and you are able to align together, join up, and you take things forward. So here we are trying to do the most basic thing that we can do to improve football by giving them this platform, just trying to make them as comfortable as they can, giving them that confidence, giving them the kits, taking them to play proper matches, league matches, friendly matches. Most of the time we don't even play in this field. We like taking them to Tare, Lavington, Thika Road, all those African places, so that they also get inspired mentally. So when we go and play against other teams, other proper teams, like the Big Indobo, we even have a Westlands branch. We open up a different branch in Westlands. So when you play against such proper teams, they also get to have that exposure away from the neighborhood. And to me that is always inspiring.
And do you feel also Kenyans have played a part in failing the Kenyan Premier?
Absolutely. Especially fans in Nairobi, largely. In Nairobi, people don't really, support football as much. Most will rather sit in the house and watch it. But if you compare it with up country, the love for football up country is unmatched. Those people will turn up each and every day.
Today is a match day. Actually, I know what you're saying because in my home area, today is a match day.
Exactly.
And it's open. Everybody comes from wherever to come.
It's always packed. So again, even me, I'd like to, but from my own observation, I feel people from the urban centers don't really, support football that much compared to people in the up country. The support and the love is there in the up country. So I feel everybody, all the stakeholders, the fans, whoever loves football, we should all come together and support this beautiful game. Because without the support, again, it's very difficult for us to grow a product. It's very difficult for us to try and reach to those professional levels. But I believe someday we'll hopefully get there.
I really can't wait because ukata ukisimamisha msee kwa tao wameenda kupatia sao 3. Name me 10 clubs in the Kenyan Premier League.
Yeah, you'll be surprised. Yeah, they can only give you maybe 1 or 2, the famous.
the rest. So I think also Kenyans have played a part in kuangusha our players.
Yeah, we can do better. We can do better. Supporting our local talents, supporting our local coaches, these grassroots projects. We can do better. We've organized a tournament here sometimes last year, and we were able to finance everything. I was able to finance everything. So we made invitations to guests, even footballers, even my people, ex-players who are very respectable. We put up a nice tent over there for VIP. Spent a lot of money in it. It was an under-11 tournament for the kids, and sent them an invitation, told them I don't even need your money, I just need your presence alone. I've done everything, I just need you to come. Your presence alone.
Enjoy yourself.
Just come enjoy yourself. The kids will see, I've seen this guy in the TV, or maybe, this is so and so. The kids became the VIPs. Nobody turned up. nobody turned up, and then a few weeks later, they went for a different big tournament, of course, for a household name. So everybody just wants to associate with something that is already big. So it was disappointing yet, yes, but again I told myself we were doing it for the kids, we were not doing it for the adults. So I told the kids, you guys are the VIPs, so the kids ended up sitting there. So it was just me and the guys were helping.
I wish I knew you before that. I wish I knew you before that event. Meaning I come, so I would have come.
And this December we are inviting you. You want to redo it again? We are officially inviting you guys to be part of it. No, C20 something. C20 something. But itakuwa December. Tutafanya tournament yetu ya mwisho ya under 11.
Or to seal the league now.
Yes, and also to just call it a year. So we will invite different teams, like 12 teams. We normally use this pitch here. You guys are invited. And also we've invited you to our gala. We always have a awards gala in one of the classes there. Red carpet. We award the best players of the year. They dress up. Sunday best. Yeah, we make them feel like superstars as well. Yeah, so that is what we are inviting you again. That come December. We'll be more than glad to have you guys.
Okay, as we wrap up the first part, can you let us know what are some of the best moments of your career?
The best moments in my career, I remember scoring my first goal in the Kenya Premier League. It was against KCB. I was playing for Western Steamer. It was a very good feeling because that was the first match that we were playing. It was the first match of the league and the first one that kicked off, the first kick-off, and I was able to score. We won that match, I think, by 4 goals, and I was able to score. I was able to score 1 and assist 1. Very beautiful moment. Another beautiful moment was when I again scored against Sofapaka in Kisumu. I remember that match very well. Sofapaka was, of course, a big team. Team I'm big fan of, with very good players. I was able to score in that match again. So those moments for me are always memorable. Again, of course, with the kids, the day we started the academy, the first day we kicked the ball. For me that was also inspiring because just seeing them being able to kick the ball for the first time, to me that was just amazing. It was a proud moment for us. And right now I think again another proud moment is us finishing the league in 4th position out of 16 teams playing the Pigabao League. Pigabao, the best, without bar, the best league
Top 4
in Africa.
Yes.
One of the best kids league in Africa.
Wow.
Youth league. Very professionally organized, you know, everything that is being done in that league, and just to give kids giving kids that platform to play in a professional league and feel like professionals. It's one of the best. We got into that league playing against very, very tough teams. Our target was to finish in 13th position because there are 16 teams, 2 get relegated, 1 goes to go for the playoff.
So at least.
So number 13, you miss the 14th slot. So we came into the league, we were the underdog, of course the newest team on the block. All the other teams, we were playing against the best teams in the world. We were looking to finish at number 13 because again we know the quality of the opponent. But I'm surprised the boys have finished in 4th position.
Wow.
So again, to me that is a very proud moment because it shows that we've grown in stature. Yes.
Wow. Okay, so Tukimaliza, you mentioned something very interesting because I see for players, ulifunga against Sofapaka, Western Steamer, and those are teams that you also played for. Yes. Were you ever booed? No. I was never booed. I think the only time I was booed when we were playing against, anytime we would play against Gor Mahia. As usual, Gor Mahia, they don't hold hostages. Yes. Once you're out, you're out. But playing against those teams, I never got maybe booed or anything. But of course, in some instances, as fans or as opponents, you don't expect a warm welcome when you go to a different place. Like especially playing in Sony, playing in Awendo against Sony, playing in Chemelil, playing in Moroni. Those 3 clubs, those places were so hostile, and I miss going to those places. It's such a shame that all those clubs, especially Chemelil and Soli, have all been disbanded. But I really wish we could still have those teams in the Premier League.
because the fans in those regions, they made football worth it. What is it today? Yeah.
Any serious injuries you've ever gotten in your career?
I got an knee injury at some point, which laid me off when I left Western Timor. I stayed for like almost a year and a half out because I had a problem with my knee. But again, I'm grateful to Coach Francis Kimanzi because Kimanzi was able to sign me to Maradona United after having stayed out of football for a whole year and a half. So Coach Kim came and gave me an opportunity to join Maradona United. Though at some point during the same time I had an offer from Chemelil and also from Posta. Actually I was on my way to join Chemelil. And then Maradona United came in along the way, and also Posta came in along the way, but Maradona United gave me the best deal. And then again I love the project that was they had back then, and I was able to enjoy my moment playing for Maradona United. And then at that time they had a sponsor, so the financial issues weren't there. Yeah.
Alright guys, so we've come to the end of part 1, knowing the one and only professional footballer Ronald Okoth. As you can hear, he has so much that he has done in the Kenyan Premier League. So guys, we'll be getting back to part 2 where we'll be talking about the famous, the amazing kids of RO Academy. Stay tuned. On to the third question. In which World Cup did Diego Maradona score his famous hand of God goal?
Which World Cup?
Yeah, in which World Cup did Diego Maradona score his famous
God of hand? The World Cup. I think near that 202 200s.
Damn,
1960.
Yeah, 1960. No, 1980.
Oh, it was 1980.
Yeah. Yeah, it was against Mexico, 1986.
Yeah, nakumbuka ilikuwa Mexico. Yeah, it was Mexico. Nakumbuka God of hand.
Yeah.
Sikuwa nimezaliwa.